welcome back to my channel. My name is T and I love all things skin and beauty, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're going to switch it up and we're going to play with the LYS eyeshadow palettes that they came out with. I think it was last year or the year before that, but I ended up getting them just because, you know, sometimes I go traveling and you can't go wrong with having another travel size mini eyeshadow palette. I also love the aesthetic of LYS and their brand with the whole like triangle gold type of packaging, and so I have both of the color stories. So I have the colorful one, which is this right here, which is really gorgeous. I feel like we can definitely create a look with this one as well. This is the Love Yourself eyeshadow palette in Unapologetic. Also love that they have like inspirational type of, you know, sayings for each of their products, like faithful and things like that. So definitely loving this brand. I also have the other color story, which is more on the neutral side with just a hint of a pink reddish shimmer. So this is definitely gorgeous as well. This one is in the shade Empowered, and they also have the shade names of the eyeshadows in here as well. So I'm just loving the different names of any of their products that they are coming out with the shade names are doing a great job. But yeah, we're gonna play with that. We're also going to play with some of the other blushes from Give Me Glow. So I still haven't touched CIRCUS, and I haven't touched Pink Freak. So we're probably going to try one of these along with the shimmer here, the Face and Body highlighter, and PLAYMATE. We still haven't tested this out, and I think this can be really gorgeous as well. So I am very excited. It would be in the description box down below. All of the products that I use are normally, first things first, I'm going to play with my try and true, which is my Lancôme Le Base Pro Primer. Again, I like to apply it with a brush and I just dab it on, and then I just even it out like so. I already did my skincare. I always do my skincare first. Skincare empties coming up. I don't like to keep empties, but I take pictures of products that I finish. And I will do a video on them for sure. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. I've been using this on and off, and I've been mixing it with, so I have the shade, what shade is this? Oh, there it is. I have the 260 Y in deep and the 270p in deep. I use the 260 kind of like in the middle where, like, you know, the light tones are around my face, and then the 270 I use it around, kind of like creating like a shadow effect, or like it will be kind of like a bronzer for me. And that has helped me really make sure that this is even and matches my skin tone. I like to apply it like so. It's just very like drippy. It's like liquid, so you just kind of have to be careful. And obviously I've been really using this up, as you can see how it's dripping. But yeah, I have been using this on and off, and it's actually a pretty good formula. I got this during the Sephora sale a while back last year, and I have been loving this along with using the Danessa Myricks tinted blurring balm tints. So yeah, I wouldn't say that this is buildable, but we can always go over other areas with concealer and we should be fine. Yeah, it's such like a beautiful blurring tint. Obviously you can see some hyperpigmentation peeping in, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's a nice formula. Now for the deeper shade, I normally like to just go in with a brush. That way I get more control. And then I just put it around the areas that are my shadows of my face. And then I just do it this way. So I'm kind of treating it kind of like a liquid bronzer. Doing the other side. And so that's another way to like get away with adding extra steps. But yeah, I've been loving this way of just using these tints from Sephora. And I have been definitely like using them just because it's just a great formula. All right, now we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going in with my Lancôme Tint Idol concealer. I really don't add a lot of concealer, or at least I try not to. I think with this tint, I feel like it's still fine. It's still doing its job of covering enough to the point where, you know, it's natural, it's blurring, it's my skin, but better. So yeah, I think we are good without adding any extra concealer. I sprayed some of my Lancôme setting spray on the brush, and now I'm just going in. I'm using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Face 3.0. And then I'll definitely go over with powder once I smooth everything out. All right, and I am good to go. Now I'm gonna make sure that the creasing is increasing and smooth everything out, and then we're gonna go in with the Sephora powder. All right, I'm taking the same brush. I just wiped it down with a microfiber towel, and I'm just gonna tap in again. I'm just using my stuff, man. I love this powder so much. All right. I just love how it smooths everything out. It blurs. It's not ashy. It melts into the skin. Yes. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous powder. All right. Now, I'm gonna go in with a powder bronzer. I'm thinking about using the Give Me Glow again since I'm already using the blushes, but I will see. All right, so this is the Give Me Glow bronzer, the one that I am keeping, and it's in Bronze and Bougie. I am curious about their new branding and packaging, how that's going to look. But I'm taking the Adept brush, Adept Cosmetics in P6. I have a lot of P6 brushes, by the way. And during the blush launch that they did for their powder bronzers, it came with free brushes and a case already. So I have a lot of P6 brushes already, which is all thanks to the blush, cream blush launch. Because I guess the every time you get, or like you added a blush to your cart, you would automatically get it for free. So I have a lot of these, which I ain't mad about because I have been loving their brushes, and I would love for them to like come out with more. They're just so nice to use. It's like their eye brushes, their, you know, face brushes. It's just great. At least for like my collection, because I use like natural hair brushes, synthetic, but I know a quality brush when I see one, and that's definitely top-notch quality that they're doing over there at Adept Cosmetics. All right, so let me take it on the forehead. Yeah, this is so much better. I just don't typically like neutral or cool type of bronzers. I like the ones that are like, you know, like Mocha Mommy, or like there are like other shades that I can't think of, but I just like somewhere leaning on the red but not quite. Like I want to look like I'm in the sun, you know. Especially the weather in New York is like yeah, we're getting snowed on. It is cold. I have a fleece sweater hoodie on. It's cold. It's cold here. So anything that makes me look like I'm in the sun and it's summer, I am going to take that. Next, we are going to go in with the blush. I kind of want to really use the orange shade. I just do. I don't know. It's calling me. So we're going to use CIRCUS. I'm going to find a tiny brush. Just you know, make sure it doesn't go over the place and make sure I concentrate it on the blush side. Look at that. Pigmented. Can we say it one more time? Pigmented. Pigmented. All right. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is, okay. Yep. This is definitely. Yep. Yep. And it shows up. And it shows up. It's crazy. This is how an orange blush should be. Yes. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I like this shade. Hello? Maybe I should do like a orange or red orange lip. And I just tapped it like. This is gorgeous. That is a keeper. I will be keeping that blush for sure. Okay, so CIRCUS, we love you. Yeah. Next, we're gonna go in with the Give Me Glow highlighter. I'm going to take. I could probably use this brush here. I just want like just a tiny brush that I can just concentrate on like a small area of where I'm going to put the highlighter. So I'm just gonna clean this brush here. Okay. And we're just going to, you know, we're just going to tap it. Oop, yep. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely all I need, yeah. Man, that highlighter is highlighting. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm done, and it matches great with the orange blush too. Okay, okay, that's a win. I'm keeping that for sure. Keeping that one as well. Should I do lips first and then do eyeshadow? I'll probably do lips first. Get that out of the way. That way, I just gotta worry about the eyeshadow look. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Trace Out lip liner, and I wouldn't. It is number 7. And I love these liners because they are really smooth. Very smooth on the lips. only thing is that you do have to sharpen it. I think you do, because yeah, you're gonna have to sharpen this, because there's no like push or nothing. Is this a sharpener? I have to figure out this whole like packaging of like, I just want like a regular twist up. Like, I don't think, is that, no, that's definitely not it. Nope, that's not it. All right, I am gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate Gloss Bomb Stick. All right, when we are done with that, this is nice. This is a nice shade. All right, now we can move on with the eyeshadow palette. My baby Tigress is crying. He want to go get in the room, but I'm filming, so he's gonna have to wait on that. Which one should I go in first? I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow palette first. I'm going to use that brown shade right there. Can I tell what brown shade it is? Is it Genius or is it Unstoppable? Is it? It looked like it's Genius. Is it Genius? Yeah, I think it's Genius. Yeah, it's Genius, I think. We're gonna go in with that for sure. So I'm gonna take this LYS Beauty brush and E01. Ooh, I think it's definitely pigmented. All right, and I'm gonna concentrate this on the outer corner. Kind of drag it a bit. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Let me take another brush. What brush should I use? Let me go in with this Sephora brush. This is in the 9 brush. It is the crease brush. And I'm just gonna start diffusing it out. Now, one thing that I can say so far is that this is not like the formulas that I am used to. You definitely have to really work it in because it will definitely get patchy. So I am using the crease brush to kind of diffuse it because it's a fluffy brush. And I'm going to not add any more of this brown shade here, because it's definitely not easy to work it in. All right, next I am going to, do I really want to go in with the, maybe we could try the pink shade. Let's see what this pink shade can do. Let's see. I'm not doing no, you know, I'm not going all out, but, you know, might as well see what this is giving. This is, okay. Yeah, the tan one is a little bit better. I'm just going to use the tan because, I mean, it's probably not going to show up anyways because the shimmer is going to cover it, but I don't know if I'm liking that. I don't know if I'm liking this formula. I said that I wasn't going to go back into that like brown shade, but I think I might have to and just use that all over the eyelid because the other shades aren't doing it. And I don't have time to be painting a crease or whatever. I'm not doing that, so. And then I'll just put it all over like so. That's what I'll do. I think it's, yeah, some of these shades, I mean, definitely won't appear without like a lighter base. So the brown shade is definitely better with a fluffy brush, but you have to go lightly. Make sure you have control of this shade because it will get really patchy if you don't. You probably can hear a tiger screaming his head off. Yeah, you could definitely hear him. I think you can hear him for sure. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I really like about this palette so far is the brown shade. The other shades weren't really doing it, for me at least. I'm honestly curious about how the shimmers are going to be. Yeah, it gets patchy really quick. Like it gets really stiff. And like maybe it's, you know, the primer that is just isn't cool with, but I've always used NYX with other eyeshadow palettes, and you know, some of them worked fine, most of them. So I don't know. I am going to go in with probably the shimmers here, like one of the shimmers here. I haven't really touched the other palette just because I don't know if I'm going to be interested. I mean, I could go in with this. Is it Not Sorry? Or is it unique? It's the brown shade that's next to this yellow orangey shade. And I'm just gonna, I could probably use that for the transition shade a bit. That's what I'll probably end up doing. Okay, and now we're going to go in with the shimmer. Definitely going to use glitter primer for this. This is the NYX one that I absolutely love. But I mean, this could be like a nice eyeshadow palette to travel with. It's just not something that I would grab first thing. I'm gonna go in with this shade here. It's the gold, the white gold shade in the Empowered eyeshadow palette. I think it's, is it Unstoppable? No, it's got to be CEO. CEO, I believe it is. Okay. As you can see, Tigress, I can't with Tigress right now. Gonna go in with the, honestly, I could just use, what am I doing? I could just use this palette here. Hey, the shimmers are nice. Next I'm going to go in. I'm gonna go in with, I hope you guys do not hear Tigress. I'm gonna go in, I kind of want to go in with the red shimmer, or this other shimmer that's in this the other palette. It's the kind of looks like a rose gold shade. It is the Savage. Is it Savage? Yeah, Savage. Or is it Bougie? I think it's Savage. And yeah, we're just gonna take it on the inner corner. Like so. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take a brush this time and just concentrate the shimmers some more and figure out what this one here to concentrate it a little bit. on the inner corner. Okay, I mean, I did a pretty look with it. It's just, you know, not all of the shades are most likely not gonna really work with me, but it's fine. It's fine. Next, I'm going to go in with my mascara. Again, it's about face. All right, this is the finished look here. I'm just loving the highlighter. Like, it's so golden, and it has that like wet look. I love that highlighter. I'm glad that I got it during their sale. Yeah. As far as anything else that I've tried, obviously I love the blush. I love CIRCUS. CIRCUS is stunning. It is a stunning shade. I also think, at least for me, that these, you know, eyeshadow palettes by LYS, I didn't see too many like reviews or anyone really talking about this when these first launched. And all I can say is that, you know, they did a decent job with creating eyeshadow palette stories that fit their aesthetic. I just wish that the formula was a little bit better, at least for the mattes, and that they picked maybe different shades. Like, I think the only way for you to make, you know, the light pink work and the tan work is, one, if you have a lighter base on, whether if it's, you know, like kind of like you're painting a crease, so that way it shows up better. Other than that, like, I don't think it would show up, at least on my skin tone. It didn't show up. In fact, it really lost like the pink effect, and it looked really ashy. So with that being said, this is a great eyeshadow palette duo to travel with, but you're probably only going to maybe come up with, like, you know, I mean, you might come out with, you know, fun looks, but it, you know, I'm able to get away with, you know, using like Natasha Denona's like mini palettes with like better looks and a better formula. So yeah, that being said, it's fine. Do you need to get it? No. It's here, it's in my collection. I probably will only pull it out if I'm going to travel, and that's that. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on the LYS eyeshadow palettes. Again, you don't have to get it. It's up to you. It might not even be available. I haven't checked. If it is, I'll link it down below. If you want to try it out, you can try it out. If you want to pass it, you can pass it. I should have passed it, but anyways, we're here now. The other product that I tried out was the Give Me Glow highlighter in PLAYMATE. This is a gorgeous highlighter. Just look at the cheeks, just glistening, just golden. Loving that. Loving that. And I also tried the hot chocolate Fenty Beauty High Shine Gloss Sticks. And this shade is really gorgeous. I'm really loving like the shade here. I might get more of her bomb shades for sure. So yeah, that's gorgeous. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all that I've honestly tried out. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go and you know, get ready for work. And I will see you in the next video. Remember to love yourself, be kind to yourself, and love your skin. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.